Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to go over some of the stuff I've built with Python. And it's not going to be about coding, but it's going to be about this application that I've built with Python, just to show you the capability you have with Python, what kind of stuff you can build, and just to share with you guys the application I've built with Python. And this is a pretty old application. This is when I first started learning Python. And I built this application, and as you can see, I have a lot of Python files that I've built over my learning journey. And some of these projects are not complete. I did not complete them. They're just unfinished project because either I didn't have time, or I didn't have enough resources, or I was busy doing something else. Alright, so this is the one I was able to finish, and I managed to complete it and everything. And yeah, so let me go through it with you guys and show you some of the stuff I built, okay? And it's not going to be perfect, I don't promise you, because some of the stuff I built at the time stopped working for some reason. I don't know. So let's just go through it and I'll show you. Alright, so this is when you open the application. This behind this black screen is the Python shell. This where all, not the application, all like if I want to check if something is working or something is not working, I just print it to here to see. Okay, and I have a small box for the password and the username. And this is a fake one. It's not gonna work. You only have to put the username. You don't have to put a password. And the username is NENO. It's basically my nickname, okay? And if you put just random text in there, it's not gonna work. It's gonna print no in here. As you can see, I made this functionality to let me know that this is not the correct password, and username. And if you put Nino, it's gonna let you sign in. Hit sign in, and just to show you, it's gonna say yes and let you sign in, okay? And this is the user interface. I built this in about like a week or so, and it was pretty easy. It was the most difficult things was just the graphics, and because I had to read the whole entire source documentation for tkinter. I built this with tkinter, and I had to figure out how to build all this with tkinter. Now tkinter is very limited library. You can't do a lot with it, and this is one of the stuff I was able to do with it. So okay, there wasn't enough resources about tkinter. I tried to build it with Qt, but it was much more complicated, and I just didn't have enough information to do that. Alright, so anyways, let me go through all this. So in here, okay, and let me pull the console window also, because I want to show you some of the stuff. Okay, did not mean to do that, sorry. Okay, just so you guys can see over here. Okay, so in here, this was supposed to be like when you clock in. And I built this about Subway. Okay, I forgot to tell you, this is about Subway, this application about Subway. You can see from the name, from the name over here, Subway, says Subway. Yeah, I built this about Subway. So believe it or not, I used to work at Subway, and they used to have a system just like this. Not like this. This one is much worse than the one they had. Okay, but so I was thinking, why not building a project? Why not working on a project and building an application just like the one they had? And I was really into it. I was going to build like a really good functional application, but through the weeks, through the days, I just gave up, and because I didn't have enough resources. All right. So anyways, so in here, this was supposed to be like a clock in, clock out box. So you basically put in your name and you hit clock in, and for some reason it's not working anymore. It says no string or integer do nothing. Okay, and I don't know why, but I'll show you the source code in a second. Just give me 1 second. Let me go over all this, and then I'll show you the code and why it's not working and what's happening. Okay, so this is supposed to be like you put your name and you hit clock in, and your name shows up in here, and it says clocked in, and you put in the dates, and the time and date shows in here, and then yeah, and then if you put in your name again and hit clock in or out, it's gonna clock you out. If you put the same name and you hit clock in or out, it's gonna clock you out. Okay, and also it's gonna show clocked out, the date and the time he clocked out, that person. Okay, and but yeah, it's not working. I don't know why. And this was supposed to be like a feedback box, but I didn't finish it. Yeah, but yeah, you can say whatever you like, a text box for notes or anything. Yeah, so I was like, you know what, let me just leave it there. So yeah, and this over here was supposed to be like the data data box, where it shows you all the cells and all the cells that we've made through the day, and like what kind of sandwiches, how much we made for the day. But it's also not working. So when I put the password, notice in here it says enter an object, and when I put the password in here and I hit enter, this is not about answer. I don't know why. I know the password, it's Subway. I put the password at Subway, but when I put it in there, Subway, and I hit enter, it still says not valid, man. I don't know what happened, but yeah, anyways, it's not working. So yeah, I guess something stopped working. Anyways, and in here, this is how you pick the sandwiches. So if you pick this roast beef BLT BMT, it says in here someone got a clock in. Okay, so yeah, someone got a clock in first, and then that person can pick the sandwiches. But when I try to clock in, it's not working. So yeah, so I can't do anything. So basically this program is suck. It works for nothing. Okay, so now let's go and show you guys the source code. So open this. Alright, and this is the source code. Let me go over some of the stuff. Okay, so from tkinter import everything, and I have the date and time, and then here I have the tkinter, and this is the source code. Okay, and I have Windows size in here, checkbox, whatever. Let me see. I want to show you guys some of the stuff in here. Alright, and this is one of them in here where it says not a string or integer do nothing. So this is like a if statement. I have if statement that says if the input, the user input is an empty string, do this. If it's not, let me in, let me clock in. But it's not working. As you guys see, it's not working. So anyways, yeah, it's not working. This is one of the stuff that's not working. So basically this function over here is not working. For some reason it's messed up. Something in the logic is not working. Alright, and what else? Let me see. Delete selected. No. Easy. This is the This is where the data box where you put shows you all the cells for the day and everything. And this is the password. I said if entry, I have a if statement says if the user inputs is equal to Subway or Subway lowercase Subway, let me in and do this and say welcome to Subway, okay, and do this and give me all the data, okay. But it's not working. The if statement is not executing. It just straightforward goes to the else and it says not in file answer. Yeah, so yeah, and this is the password where you sign in when you first open the application and sign in. This is the password. You just put it in there and print yes if the password is correct, and print no if the password is not. And all the data is going to be stored in this file over here, sales data. So if we open this file, you should see all the cells and everything. Okay, this is not working, so let me see. Notepad. Okay, so you should see all people clocked out, clocked in. So this is how it was supposed to be. Successfully saved, roast beef, and give you the time. This when it was working, this all the data that was in there. BLT, this is the sandwich name, and it shows you who clocked in, active clocked in, Nino clocked in, this dude clocked in. These are just like to show you all the data is in here, but it's not working, so I can't do anything about it right now. I'll try to work on it and fix it for you guys, and I'll do that just to show you, and I'll go over the source code, and we will be building something like this in the future as we advance with Python courses. But for now, I'm just gonna stick to this, and yeah, this is all I have for you guys today, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later.